Hello guys from Plant Reviews, today the 12th of June, and I'll talk about the Peony lactiflora white scents. This again is a very young plant, as all my plant, well, it's a division really. I ordered from Bourdion and I planted it this year. The plant, the white scents, has been registered by Wild & Son in 1968 and is Peony famous for its fragrance. The bloom, I read that they can reach 12.5 to 15 centimeters, so about 5 to 6 inches. However, my plant, obviously, this first year I planted and is in a pot anyway, so there is quite a small plant, quite a small bloom. It is about I would say a bit less than 10 centimeters, so a bit less than 4 inches. Fragrance-wise, I can detect that the fragrance is not particularly strong, but again, fragrance as flower size increases with the age of the plant anyway, so I'm not overly disappointed about it. This is definitely a stunner about the flower, even if I can't really tell much about the fragrance because I find it very faint. I can smell it when I stick the nose in the flower, but really not too much. It is a kind of like cut artichokes fragrance that is a kind of fragrance that I notice in many peony. I'm not too sure if I'm the only one to notice this kind of artichoke fragrance in smelling the peonies, but I found many peonies there's this kind of nose. I don't really know what kind of chemical makes the artichokes smell like this. However, the flower is wonderful. It has very white guard petals with bright yellow petaloids, and I've read that sometimes some white petaloids tend to be carpaloids, tend to originate in the center of the flower. You can see how beautiful the flower is with this bicolor tones. About the flower shape, it is an anemone like peony, even if in bigger plants flowers can actually become bomb, so-called bomb shaped, more spherical as in the shape. The plant is about 1 meter tall when adult established, and mine is about I would say 70-80 centimeters. So for being the first year planted, it is done pretty well. Unfortunately, one of the stems, I'm not too sure, no, two of the stems died out, not too sure why, but I'm glad that there's still one beautiful stem blooming, and even if I have some burnt tips as well. The ground is actually quite wet. I'm not too sure what's the problem in this peony. I hope it will be able to survive anyway. And well, first year I cultivate peony. What I do is just like giving a multi-purpose compost as a compost potting mix and fertilizing it once every 2 weeks. Most of the peonies are perfectly fine, as you can see. I'm not too sure why these white scents is suffering, seems to suffer a bit. I will double check. I will see if it's just a temporary situation, hopefully, and hopefully next year I will be able to show you a much bigger and much more fragrant bloom. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like to support this channel, it would be great if you can please subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.